According to Hotel Proprietors Act in 1956, a hotel is an establishment that provides sleeping accommodation, food, drinks, and other services to a guest who is ready to pay a reasonable sum of money for service rendered, and such guest must be in a fit state to be received. Welcome to today's episode on Hospitality Review. In today's episode, we are going to look at different departments you can find in a typical hotel. But before then, let's look at the various affiliates in the hospitality industry, like an apartment, a brothel, inns, resort and garden, a suite. Now, an apartment is most likely used by family. For example, you travel with your family and you don't want any form of service. An apartment is the most suitable place to lodge because it has its own kitchen, a sitting arena, and most of the time a two-bedroom, and it has its own kitchen utensil. It's a home away from home. Now let's look at the second one, which is a suite. Suites are often seen in a hotel, apartment, and sometimes in an office. Suites are mostly for one person because it's a single room and a sitting area. In a hotel, suites typically include a separate room and a sitting area, offering more space and amenities compared to a standard room. Suites can vary in size and in luxury, depending on the purpose and the location. Let's look at the next one, which is inns. Inns are small establishments that provide lodging, food, and sometimes drinks. Inns are primarily for travelers. Historically, inns are often seen along trade routes in rural areas, and it serves as a place for travelers to rest and refresh. Let's look at the next one, which is a brothel. A brothel is an establishment where people engage in sexual activities with sex workers in exchange for money. The establishment is sometimes referred to house of prostitution. The legality and regulation of brothels vary around the world because in some parts of the world it is illegal, while in some other parts of the world it is legal. Let's look at the next one, which is a motel. The term motel is a blend of motel and hotel, reflecting its function as a place for travelers to rest during a road trip. Motels are typically featured rooms that are accessible from the outside, with parking space directly in front of each room. They are generally more affordable than hotels. Let's go to the next one, which is a resort. A resort aims to provide a serene and rejuvenating environment by combining luxury accommodation with the beauty of nature. Gardens are designed to enhance the overall experience of guests. Typically, resort and garden refer to a resort that feature extensive, well-maintained garden as one of the side attractions because resorts often offer luxurious accommodation, varieties of amenities such as space, restaurants, recreational activities, and sometimes special events like wedding, marriage proposal, birthdays. These and more are some of the various affiliates you can find in the hospitality industry. Let's come back to the topic of the day, which is various departments in a typical hotel. Let's start with the food and beverage department, which is the